right, we are here talking about our newest release, the GK Drive. This is from Gatekeeper. This is a Gatekeeper Drive pedal. You may have seen this, you may have seen the official video. We're actually here to talk about the pedal, about the release, why we did a pedal, kind of dive into some of the nuts and bolts of the pedal, a little bit of what you can expect from the sounds. Obviously, if you've heard our promo video, we'll put it down below so you can actually listen to this pedal. This is a talking only video, so if you want to hear the pedal, go right to that playing video. If you don't want to listen to us clowns yak away, that's totally fine. Marco, it's been an interesting couple months working through the development of this pedal. It's made locally by a company here. We kind of sent maybe a recipe sheet or something like that. Would that be a good way to describe it? Kind of said, hey, we want this kind of sound. We want it to work with a lot of different types of pickups. We want it to be versatile. And here it is. This is the result of kind of that journey. So you spent some time with it this weekend. Maybe talk about some of your new your new revelations of the pedal, and we'll get into the buttons and all the technical stuff here in a minute.
Yeah, and I'm kind of a pedal dummy. I don't really know a lot of them, and I was definitely the kind of school of like, if you get good first and then come back around to the pedals, you enjoy them more. But I still have no idea what's going on. But I was just being these with like different boost pedals, and I was using just different pedals like have one knobs and just kind of like slam the front end of your amp. Mm-hmm. And this thing does it holds its own as a boost really well, and it does kind of just really beef up your guitar sound, especially if you're using single coils or something like that. It really makes your amp sound bigger than it actually is, which that's one thing that I really liked. I was using just a little 5-watt amp, but then it also can get into more gainier, drivier territory, like some of our favorite green and yellow boxes. So
definitely
it has its own flavor though, so it's very unique, and it's kind of the way that it distorts to me. So it's definitely something that it's worth a listen, or better yet, like getting one under your feet and plugging it into your rig, I think.
Yeah, and it's been interesting that we talked about a little bit before, and kind of in this goal of first off, let's start with why we would release a pedal. Doing pickups for so long, a little bit of dabbling in guitars over the years. Gatekeeper itself is going to become an accessories brand, so we're trying to develop guitar solutions. That's like the simplest way we can say it for customers who are interested in our brand as a whole. And now Porter is Gatekeeper, and Gatekeeper is Porter, all that good stuff. We're going to be releasing, we got the pedal, we're going to be releasing other types of accessories in 2023, so that's a little teaser for those who are interested in more products. But really we want to expand that tonal palette for the guitarist, get the guitarist out there being more inspired by the different products that we create, and this has to pass our rigorous test, which is just our ears, and do we like it or not. That's like the rigorous test, which we kill some ideas every once in a while, that's for sure.
Definitely.
But to our vision with this, really sounds good with single coils, like you mentioned, with humbuckers, with P90s. One of the best ways you can run this is actually as kind of a clean boost. That's one way you can run it. You can run it as like a medium gain drive. You can run it before or after pedals. Really, it's kind of like a Swiss Army knife or a utility pedal, where you can kind of place it in different spots in your board. And last week I had a friend in the shop, and he was kind of playing the HSS Strat that you may have seen in the video for this, and I was sitting there with the knobs and kind of listening and tweaking, and really responds dynamically to whatever pickups you're using. So a high output pickup, we had the Overdrive Plus humbucker in there, and that really pushed that into, kind of took the gain up even more on this pedal. And so I love that. If you're looking for versatility, you're looking for something that can kind of be moved around your board and really inspired in any spot on the board, that this would be a really great pedal for that. So that's kind of that's been my excitement for this pedal and for this release. It's been quite the journey to get this pedal out. We are, as of this video, we're starting to get some of the first round of stuff out, and next year we have plans for custom colors and all sorts of fun things like that with the pedal, as well as we're already thinking about new designs and new tweaks, and we kind of going off the deep end in some ways, but we've been having fun with this. And so I think as far as different guitar types that you've used this on, what has been one of your favorite pickup types that you run through this through this box?
Well, I'm kind of a single coils guy, so I really like what it's doing to my single coils to just kind of like make them kind of pop out a little bit more. But even with humbuckers, like there's just a presence about it that really makes the humbuckers a little bit more appealing to me in general, instead of kind of being a little bit more woofy or anything like that.
Makes sense.
I don't have anything with P90s really, but I think I remember when the prototype came in and we were just kind of hearing the initial thoughts, we plugged it into something with P90s, or I think it was even the J90s, but
J90s.
it really has a really cool sound there as well. So it's just kind of fun to experiment and see, let's see how it sounds with this, let's see how it sounds with that, and I think that will help kind of form where you place it on your board, or kind of the use case.
Yeah, and so we'll be doing over the next couple of weeks here, we'll be doing some quick hit videos of this pedal with different types of pickups. Obviously very, very much a cross promotion type thing. If you have our pickups, they sound really good through this pedal, and we're not just trying to sell you something. It really does work really well, and that was really, for me, I had to do that. It had to be, if we're going to release a pedal, it had to kind of enhance the pickups. It kind of had to give you something else to, if you love our product, something else to purchase, but it's something else to give you a tool to be inspired and play more guitar. And that's been the fun thing for me with this pedal is just, it looks really cool. It's got the cream and the ruby red Gatekeeper G logo pick. And that's been fun to kind of develop the design, develop the look, because the look is obviously important. As we look at people's pedal boards, we see, wow, they've got all color coded, or they've got this and this, and that's been funny for me as someone who doesn't maybe care about that as much, but understands why that's a big deal for guitar players. And so if you want to see any specific pickups through this pedal, if you want to see any specific settings, we'll get into the really specific, like here's where we have the knob set, here's what pickups we're using. Again, I want to do some really quick hit videos, so look for those to come out over the next couple of weeks. We'll try to do a couple of those really quick, maybe minute-long videos, just showing you where we have this set, where we like it, how you might want to use it. If you've got this pedal and you have some questions about where you might want to set it, we're going to have some stuff on the website. Here's some suggested settings. Try it here for a boost, try it here for medium drive. But we encourage, like everything else, to experiment, to try a lot of different things, and then just go from there. Like, keep experimenting. That's our big encouragement to you. Thanks for those who have purchased the pedal, who have kind of followed this crazy journey as we end this year out. We've been really grateful for that, really excited to try new things. And we said on our podcast this week, we kind of have to keep creating and keep building and designing, and that's the way that that's what makes us tick, I guess, at the end of the day. So thank you guys for your support, and we're excited to officially kind of have this out into the wild. We've been playing like you mentioned earlier, we've been playing the prototype for a long time, really enjoying it, really having a lot of fun with it. So if you want one of these pedals, they are available on our website at porterpickups.com. You can search for product and pedals, I believe that's how you would find it. They are kind of being made in limited batches, so just keep an eye on stock and keep an eye on if it has a pre-order button, all that good stuff. As you can tell, I'm really not the sales type, but I really believe in this pedal. Marco and I are both super stoked about this. We've been spending a lot of time taking it home and experimenting with it. So anything else to add as we kind of close this out?
Yeah, I mean, I challenge everyone to just get one and turn all the knobs all the way up, turn it to clip, and just go ahead and have yourself a good old time.
Definitely. And as we mentioned before, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And the video link to what this sounds like is below. So if you're getting ready to leave that comment about, I didn't even get to hear it, go to the link below to hear it. This is just us kind of diving deeper into the pedal. Look for more content to come out in the following weeks. Thanks so much, guys.
See you guys.